And the Oscar goes to literally only Disney movies and no one else. Bye. Welcome back to Neverland, where today I'm all dressed up to discuss the Oscars 2016 with you. Except there's actually not that much to discuss because obviously the Oscars are an award show for grown-up people, meaning that us lovers and enthusiasts of children's media obviously have not that much to look out for here, except for, you know, maybe the occasional nomination for Best Score or Best Picture or Best Screenplay, and of course the more or less new category of the Best Animated Feature. So really I will just focus on that for today. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what to tell you here. I mean, we all know who won, right? Inside Out won the Best Animated Feature category, and it's not a surprise. Everyone saw it coming, and to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of pissed. And in order to explain to you why I'm so annoyed about this, let me talk about how the Academy apparently seems to go about picking their favorite movies. This year's contestants are actually a very good example for that. So this year we have movies like The Big Short, The Danish Girl, Room, things like that. So none of these obviously were very big or are very big at the box office. They're not doing too well financially speaking, but they're obviously very artsy. They all have some kind of indie production quality to them, and if not that, then at least some kind of level of sophistication. And if we have a look at the recent history of the Academy Awards, we will see that this is something they do. They give recognition to those kinds of artsy, sophisticated movies usually. This is what's been happening for the past, say, 10, 15, 20 years. Which is fine, which is no problem. In doing so, they will sometimes even, perhaps on purpose, exclude movies that perhaps were very popular with the masses and also well crafted, perhaps sophisticated, but because they were popular, the Academy decides not to give them any recognition, which I personally find ridiculous, but I feel like it is getting better. We have a look at Mad Max this year. So with that in mind, with that system of going about picking movies in mind, let's have a look at how they approached the Best Animated Feature category for the Academy Awards. This is a fairly new category in comparison to the others. It was established in 2001, meaning that there have been 16 awards so far, and 10 of these awards have actually gone to either Disney, so Walt Disney Animation, or Pixar. One actually to Ghibli, which is now part of Disney but wasn't when it got that award. And the thing is, that would be no problem. Disney or Pixar receiving a lot of awards is not my problem in general, because if they make the best movies, it's fine. But this has not always been the case, and this is kind of where I see the problem with the Academy. Because I feel like when the Academy approaches live action movies, they go for sophistication and arts. But I feel like when they approach the animated category, they have a look at, oh, what did people talk about last year? What was that movie that everyone talked about? What did their grandchild say the other day? Like, what did they watch in cinemas? I feel like that's how it works, and it really shouldn't. It really shouldn't, especially not at the Academy Awards, where they claim they're so artsy and like the best of the best and the creme de la creme, and then they even established this category to honor animation, and then really they just go for the easiest way out, which is just to listen to what everyone's saying, perhaps not even watching any of the movies that are nominated, and then just voting for Pixar or Disney. And you know, again, I love Disney, I love Pixar, it's my dream to work for one of those, you know, branches, but I just feel like this is unfair. There are so many great other studios that deserve so much more recognition. Ghibli is not getting nearly enough love, I think. Not by award shows anyway. You know, DreamWorks has their properties like How to Train Your Dragon. Inside Out wasn't a bad movie. It was a fine movie. I've watched it twice in cinemas. I've enjoyed it. I love Amy Poehler. I love Mindy Kaling. Because of Inside Out, we got to see Mindy Kaling in a stunning dress yesterday. So, you know, as a fan, I'm very happy about that. But as a person who is trying to get into that business, who is watching it very closely, who's watching all of the actors in the business very closely. I think it's a shame that the Academy is being so unprofessional about the animated feature category. Anyway, please let me know in the comments what you think about that issue, who you think maybe deserved that award, and if you think Inside Out did deservedly win, please let me know why. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me. You can follow me on Twitter or on Tumblr, where I cover all kinds of children's media news stories as well. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!